welcome to Scrap Time. My name is Christine, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can use the Dina Wakley Scribble Sticks over modeling pastes. So today I'm going to show you how I created this card using some modeling pastes and the Dina Wakley Scribble Sticks. I used the Sweet Posy stencil here from the Crafters Workshop, and I used the Crafters Workshop Light and Fluffy modeling pastes. And that's how I put this design onto my card. So I have a card already ready to go, because when you do that, you want to make sure that your paste has time to dry. So especially if you're putting a wet medium over it, you want to give it some time. So this has been dry for quite a long time now. But you don't want to just do it and then put your scribble sticks right over top of it. I would maybe give it an overnight dry, just so it's nice and firm. So here we have the scribble sticks. I showed you these in the previous video. If you missed it, you can go back and watch it. And I'm going to use just 3 colors today. The blackberry, this is blackberry, night, and sky. So I'm going to start just by coloring it over top. So this is, you could even leave it like this. If you have some raised area, because these sticks are hard, it will just go over top of that raised area and reveal your design. Gonna add in the next color. And I'm going to overlap it a bit. The colors will blend. So you could do these for like relief sketching, so like, you know, when you used to put a penny underneath your paper and get the design. You can do that with stencils. I've done that before. And then I'm just going to bring a bit of color up here. Now this is actually a watercolor card, even though it's smooth. The Tim Holtz watercolor cards, one side is bumpy and one side is smooth. So I really like his cards for that. And I'm just randomly putting some color on, overlapping it a bit. So like that. So now I'm going to take a brush and some water. And when I'm activating the colors here, I'm going to work it into down below, like into the crevices. So now I'm going to be coloring the whole thing in, painting it in, because that's the look I want. If you just wanted that top activated, you could probably just go over it lightly and just get the top activated. But I want the whole thing painted in with that color. So I'm making sure I get down into those spots. But you can see how nicely the crayons work with this modeling paste. It's not resisting it. The pigment of the crayons are sticking to the paste. And then I'm just going to paint out my top here. I like that top sort of with the blotchiness. So I'm putting extra water up here. And what I'm going to do is start to dry it. Now, as it dries, I'm going to go back in just with some water. Again. Now I have some extra bits. I'm just going to take a paper towel and sort of absorb some of that extra. I don't want to take too much off because I don't want the white. And then I can just blotch in a bit more water. And each time it'll form different blotchiness. Now just around here, I don't want it to seem like it's outlining it. I want it to blend more, so I'm just going to bring in some of that color. If you just put the edge of your paper towel in, it'll just absorb the water without removing the color. So now I have that nice textured background. So I want to make this more prominent. So what I'm going to do now is go over it again. And you can go over it in the same way with the same colors, or you can overlap the colors differently. It's still wet there, so you can see how the paint activated when I went over it. And then, just with my finger, I'm just dipping it in some water. I'm just going to go over the top just to activate that color. Now I want it to stay more on top of the paste and design. If some goes underneath, that's fine, but it's more just highlighting that raised area. Because I'm not adding a lot of water, the colors are a lot more bold. And again, the pigments stick to this embossing powder, modeling paste really well. And there you have it. So this would be really cool in an art journal as well as card making. And that's how you can use the Scribble Sticks over the Crafters Workshop Light and Fluffy Modeling Pastes. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give our video a thumbs up and subscribe to Scrap Time videos on YouTube. In the meantime, here are a couple other videos you might be interested in watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.